Good morning. It is a little after 11 on Sunday. As you can tell, it's bright and sunny here in Southern California. And I am just getting out of the hotel to start my roughly 15-hour drive home. And there is a very large snowstorm that is scheduled to hit Monday morning. So I am desperately trying to beat that, at least through the mountains, if not to beat it home. So assuming that I can beat that, it's about 10 and a half hours to Medford, Oregon, which is in Southern Oregon. And that's kind of like the first big city you get to once you get through the mountains. So I was planning to get up at 7 this morning, and that would have put me in Medford roughly around 5 this evening, but apparently I was so tired I slept through my alarm. So right now I have a scheduled arrival in Medford of roughly 9:45. The GPS is putting me home just before 2 a.m. So we'll see if we can dial that back a little bit. So I have a mostly full tank of gas. I need to stop and get something to eat for breakfast. But then I'm going to be hightailing it out of Dodge here. So that's what's going on. I have contracted something of a stuffy nose. And I'm not sure if that's an actual sickness or if that's just a symptom of stress from Las Vegas bleeding off. So, time will tell. But I'm trying to do what I can to not only fight it and hold it at bay, but also get rid of it. So I've been sleeping a lot over the weekend. So anyway, that's what's going on. We'll see you later. Hello again. It's about 2:30 in the afternoon. Been on the road for just about 3 hours now. And let's see, I'm 135 miles from Stockton, California, which is kind of Central California. And man, I am really struggling to stay awake. Starting to wonder if whatever this is, the sickness, the stress, bleeding off, whatever, it's really taking a toll on me in that, I can go for about 2 hours and I start getting really tired. So anyway, it's just kind of weird. Dealing with some similar traffic that I was encountering on the way down here, or on the way down to Vegas a couple weeks ago. And it's not nearly as bad, but, when you're going at a certain speed and then you're going to slam on the brakes because you have, a 50-car lineup in front of you waiting to get around semis, and you've got semis in front of those cars who are trying to pass other semis. It just really creates some havoc, and it kind of makes me wonder why California has not expanded I-5. It's still 2 lanes in either direction for the duration or for much of the state, and it really is kind of a head scratcher as to why that is. They've got plenty of space, so it must be a money issue. So anyway, that is where we're at. And I will update you more as we get further along. It sounds like the weather report is going to be favorable as long as I can keep my pace up. Sounds like I might be slipping in a very small window between 2 storms. And it sounds like rain is going to be preceding me along my route and hopefully melting the freezing rain that has been pummeling the Portland area from like Albany north over the last 12 hours or so. So anyway, that is good news, but we will see what the weather is really like. So we'll catch you later. So this is what we're heading into, and I assure you it looks a lot darker than it does on the video. Not sure if this worries Californians or what, but this is normal for me. So as you can tell, this is the kind of stuff that I'm dealing with. You know, people want to get over, so they get up as far as they can on the right, and then they cut other people off in the left lane. And it just creates a mess. But at least we're cooking along at over 60. So I'm in Sacramento. It's just after 6 o'clock. My ETA has jumped to about 2:30 a.m. because of the stops I've made. Wanted to show you my my side seat here with all my snacks and everything. So I just hit up Arby's. So I got a beef and cheddar there. And for those of you that know the history, be very, very worried. So this stuff and me, there are stories that are legend in Oregon about me and Red Bull, but I'm not gonna drink the whole thing. I'm just gonna, you know, ration it, as it were, as needed. So it's not gonna be you know, glug glug glug, and I'm gonna be up for 3 days. It's gonna be like a little sip, and I'm gonna mix it with some of my grapefruit juice right here. So we will see. And while it is very tempting for me to say, oh, I'll just grab a hotel, remember there's a very small window between storms that I have to get through. Otherwise, I may be stuck at that hotel for 2 or 3 days. So I'm going to power through, and we'll see you back home. Good morning. It is about 10 till 3 in the morning. I just rolled in. I'm pretty tired, so I'm going to go to bed. This concludes this series from Las Vegas. We may have another video or two when we go back down there to do the extra lighting. But for now, this is the end. So thanks for coming along, and we'll see you later.